What's up, you guys? So before I get into this video, I want to tell y'all that I have a Discord group and Bible study going, all centered around my love for the Lord. And so I would love you guys to join that. The link is going to be in the description of this video, but let us get into today's video. Okay, you guys, this is going to be a heavy video and hard for me to talk about, but I have to talk about it. I literally was just going through my email and I've been clearing out a lot of my emails. Um, I, Lord, give me strength to talk about this. I am to the point where I'm back at September, October, November, somewhere in that area of my emails. And around that time, I was involved with some bad people, specifically this one guy that I met through social media. And he was an awful person. Like, I'm convinced bro was like very heavily influenced by the devil, you guys. He had this media company involved with guns, with a lot of media stuff, a lot of fashion brands, and just a lot of connections, also connections with the music industry. He knew Twista. I even met Twista, Chance the Rapper, things like all things of those sorts, right? And along with that, well, okay, so he got connected with me for modeling because I, at the time, was both a sex worker and a model. And so, just to give you some background on that, he found me through Instagram, was always DMing me, wanting me to work with him. And I just went on his page and saw it was like always photo shoots with guns, like pretty girls, like with guns. And so I would be like, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm not a gun person. I have no experience with them at all. And he knew that I was in a vulnerable place because I had a conversation with him because I was kind of interested in working with him because I just wanted modeling opportunities. Um, and so I started to work with him, and I obviously knew he liked me. He was always very flirty with me. But I never liked him back. I never assumed this was going to turn into a relationship or anything like that. I never thought he would like seriously consider me to be like a partner in a way. He just kind of saw me as like an object, like someone to flirt with. Like, it was just a really strange dynamic. It was not professional. He was constantly blurring the lines of like business. Um and it was just, oh my gosh, you guys, just so crazy. And so I was just going through my emails. I found this email. My stomach is literally, it just turned and flipped in a circle. um It was from a guy who worked with xHamster. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a porn website basically. Um, they okay, basically, long story short, I was going to do this video. Like, seriously, you guys, I was really desperate for money at this time in my life because I was living downtown Chicago and I had just gotten an apartment that I absolutely could not afford. And because of that, and because of this living on my own, having to be independent, all I cared about was the dollar signs. That was all I cared about. Completely, my only purpose in life was to chase after the bag, right? And so this thing was gonna get me like 2,000. I don't know how much it was, I can't remember. But to me, that's a month of rent. I would just like say yes to like the absolutely most vile, evil, disgusting things like this because I wanted the dang bread. I needed to pay my rent. And I needed to keep a roof over my head because I was taking care of myself at 19 years old, right? God is so good, guys. God is so good. Let me tell you guys what happened after this, okay? So, this guy, complete narcissist, like just no respect for women. Obviously, just seeing me as like a sexual object. He was much older than me. He was like almost 30. I was 19. And so he just saw me as like this naive little creature for him to control and to, take advantage of basically. And so long story short, I don't do this video. I was planning to do it. This was like, like I was like, yeah, say yes to it, let's do it, whatever. Um, and then it turned into like he wants to do the video with me, and so we were planning to do that instead. So I could get money that way. And then eventually it was like he like coerced me into like doing something with him and to practice for the video. Guys, I'm sick to my stomach telling y'all about this. But I gotta tell y'all about my past. I gotta air out my dirty secrets to show you guys what God saved me from. And so after like that happened and I like did stuff with him, he just like gave me the money. Such an arrogant a-hole, you guys. He had just like this stack of cash and was just like counting it in front of me and just like handed it to me like, what? The love of money is so evil, you guys. And so after that, I started like I was really a favorite in his eyes from like the second I started working with him. He just like immediately like I was like his top girl basically. And he gave me this like photo shoot in Miami. And this is the shoot, bro. This shoot and everything that happened from this changed my life. Not in the way you think it did. Here, let me tell y'all, okay? So he was like, I have this girl who's doing this shoot in Miami on a yacht. I'm, I'm gonna kick her out and put you in the spot. And of course, this was after I hooked up with him, you know what I mean? And so he's like looking at me like I'm like his top girl or whatever. And so puts me into that spot of the shoot in Miami. I'm gonna get paid like $2,500, all expenses paid to get out there. Um, Um, come to find out, you guys, modeling is one of the most demonic industries. You guys, I had no idea. I've loved fashion my entire life, and you really don't understand. The modeling industry is so demonic. There's a whole lot of human trafficking and sexual exploitation and assault that is going on in the fashion industry, especially modeling, because people want to be a top model. They want to do all these high fashion brands, and so the people in power will take advantage of them and sexually exploit them, assault them, in order for them to get their way to the top. Like if you know anything about the Victoria's Secret models, a lot of them were like doing yachting. If you guys know what I'm talking about, and a lot of like Epstein was involved with a lot of modeling people who ran modeling agencies because he could get young girls from those agencies and get all their information and stuff. Disgusting, you guys. And so I didn't know any of this. I was very naive at this time. I was spiritually not close to God. I was lost and just chasing success in a career and money, which you think is normal and is what we're supposed to do. And so this Miami shoot, it never happens. So basically, this guy was like taking care of my rent and whatever. So stupid of me, by the way, but I was so desperate to get out of the sex work that I was doing, and I was just like, okay, if this one guy will just take care of my rent, then I can just stop having multiple partners and doing all that stuff that I was doing. And so, um, I just can't help but look back and realize all the manipulation and all the it's very similar to how the devil works, like finding someone naive to be a predator to, basically, and take advantage of and take. Oh my gosh, you guys. Um, But yeah, so this Miami shoot never happens because he's like, I'm not gonna pay your rent, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to Miami if my rent is not paid because priorities. And he just drops me. He just drops me just like that. He's like, I don't think we should work together anymore. I think you should work with this other guy. And he sends me some other, probably D-bag, his number and his information. Um, and I'm just like, okay, great. And I just block him. And I started to, this is something that literally led me to being saved by the Lord because I started to look into, it was really this video of, if you guys know XXX he, how can I explain this? He's like known for making songs about how he sold his soul, basically. Um, and he's like well, he passed away, but he's very open about that happening. And there's literally a phone call from when he was in jail of him like selling his soul. It was literally on a phone call, like it's recorded, you know. I was looking into his history because I've always been very fascinated by him. I just think he's such a deep character. Like he just is always very deeply thinking and just like, you know what I mean? And I've always been drawn to people like that because I'm the same way. And so I watched this video about him. This video changed my freaking life. Like, bro, God put that video on my screen for a reason because I've always been like interested like about him like selling his soul because I know if you don't know Jesus, a lot of people think selling your soul is just this lie and Illuminati and all that stuff is all just lies. And it's just craziness and like none of that evil stuff really happens. No. And there was this video, like I said, and it talked about how X, when he was, I don't know, 14, 15, like, I don't remember his age. He was really young. He was kind of like taken care of by this guy. I can't remember his name, but he basically had like connections like within the porn industry. I don't remember exactly the story, you guys, but X got involved doing X-rated videos, which might be why his name is XXX. But besides the point, and that guy was very demonic. He had like a Baphomet mural in his house, and so X was getting involved with this very demonic stuff. And that's when it clicked to me, bro. The porn industry is demonic, period. Like you guys know what I'm trying to say. And so that literally led him down to this very, very dark path and stole his innocence and ended up him selling his soul and dying at a very young age. And so light bulb. Like, you know, it woke me the heck up. I was, bro, learning that and how God literally saved me from that happening. Like, this guy just drops me, and I never go to Miami. I never get on this yacht. None of that ever happens. I never make this xHamster video. I never make this video that's gonna go on P-Hub. Like, you guys know what I'm saying? None of this ever happens. The Lord protected me, bro. And along with that is a different layer of it is that I looked into modeling agencies and how there's a lot of demonic ties and sex trafficking that's going on within modeling. And I saw this video of this guy that was talking about how he was going to do a yacht shoot and something about a contract and things like that. And mind you, I had a contract with this guy. I never signed it. We never got around to me signing it because he dropped me before I could get to signing that contract. And I don't want to assume and tell you guys that I was going to sell my soul, but it's it's a fair assumption. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying, you guys? Like we can connect the dots. All the signs were there. The porn industry connections, the fashion connections, the music industry connections with these well-known celebrity rappers like going to Las Vegas for events, going to Miami for yacht shoots, Come on, you guys, bro. Like, the signs are all there. And this thing that God protected me from, this contract that was never signed, it woke up everything in me. It woke me up spiritually, genuinely. It was the realization of that God protected me from that, mixed with me being sexually assaulted in January of this year, mixed with the Epstein files coming out 1 week after I was sexually assaulted, you guys. Like, come on, you guys. Like, God showed me all this evil stuff and had me even experience it for myself, experience evil people, experience sexual assault, experience like literally almost selling my soul and like getting into some really dark stuff and getting into making porn videos and like, bro, that woke me up and it literally brought me to Jesus and made me realize if all this evil is real, then the Lord Jesus Christ is real. Because if evil is real, Jesus is real. You guys know what I'm saying? And so, oh my gosh, I just love Jesus so much, bro. I just feel like a sense of peace. Like, I'm just breathing in his peace right now. I love the Lord so much, you guys. And I had to talk about this because it blows my freaking mind. My story written by God is like straight poetry. Like, seriously, he is the most beautiful story maker, writer, author ever. And our stories of our lives are literally straight poetry. Like, bro, he is a poet, you guys. And I just can't believe who I used to be and the life that I used to live. And the fact that God protected me. Bro, touch not mine anointed. I can't believe this. I had to retell this story. I just had to talk to you guys about this because it is so insanely powerful and Jesus is so good. And now, guys, my life is so different. I'm literally talking to you guys on here about Jesus Christ, how he saved my life and protected me from all this evil. And I have a Discord community of believers. I have a Bible study going. Like, I'm free from sex work. I'm free from porn addiction. I'm free. Bro, I am free. He broke off every single last one of my chains. And so I hope this video touches some people's souls. Like, seriously, God is real, bro. Jesus is real. And this is coming from someone who did not believe in him for years and years and years and denied him, you guys. He is so real. And if you need him, call on his name. Just pray. Say, Jesus, if you're real, just speak to me. Show me some kind of sign. Show me a dream. Show me a vision. I need you. You guys know what I'm saying? But I love you guys so much. Jesus loves you even more. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.